I think it's working. Okay, coolio. I don't know for sure if this is working. I'm just gonna share it. I'm hoping this setup isn't like hard to see or anything. See, we've done some damage. Maybe you and I can make it. Hopefully YouTube doesn't get mad at me for my music, but I need to figure out who I'm going to draw. Because I'm going to draw someone. I just don't know who. I also need to pull up a reference because I don't have a reference yet. I don't even know who I'm drawing. How could I have a reference? So yeah, I got to figure out who I'm going to draw. First, I'm going to quick share this several places. Hopefully this setup works. I think it should. This is what I've been using for my spin and sketch when I did the line art, and it seemed to work decently well then. So, okay. I'm just sharing it a couple places. Hello. We talked like forever ago, didn't we? I feel like we haven't talked in like forever. Assuming my brain isn't being mean to me. It might be. We never know. I was just gonna share this with a friend of mine, and maybe he'll actually show up. Sometimes he does. He hasn't lately, but I think he was at the last one, I think. I don't know. I have no idea who I'm drawing yet. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Who am I gonna draw? I don't know. Also, I'm gonna have to be going back and forth between the chat and then me sharing things because since my phone is my camera right now, yeah, I want to do some sort of cartoon character. It doesn't really matter which one. Hang on, I did this one a while ago, and then I did Himmel, and I also did Bakugo because, of course, I've drawn him like a million times. And then I did Aoyama. I'm not super happy with how this one looks on camera. Like, in person, it doesn't look so bad, but on camera, it looks a little weird. And then I did Ponyta, which I messed up her number, so I had to do the little flames. And yeah, that's it for this sketchbook. I've got other drawings that I've done, but that's all I have in this sketchbook. So I need to come up with a theme idea. Yeah, see, I don't mind doing it. Don't mind me. I'm just going to go to Google, and I know that you can see my computer right now. This is the best I got, okay? Okay. Who should I see, I don't know who to look up references for because I don't know who I want to draw yet. Let's see, who haven't I drawn yet that I like? I'm not attempting Shigaraki. Way too many hands there. Hands are annoying. I'm gonna look behind me on my shelf. You know, I haven't drawn Zen yet. I could try and draw Zen. I might try that. Zen Snow White with the red hair. We'll see if I can find a reference that I think I could actually handle. Hello, welcome. I've never actually seen that show, to be honest. I know, crazy. Like, everybody's seen it. I've seen a couple episodes. I could try that though. Let me. Yeah, I saw a couple episodes when I was younger, but like I was never really hugely into it. It was kind of just one of those shows that was like when I was at my cousin's house and they'd have the TV on. I mean, feel free to just leave me on in the background and draw yourself. I'm not finding a good reference. I could just do this for my reference. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. Yeah, my phone doesn't want to pick it up, but I could try and draw this for my reference. My computer is really mad at me. Hang on. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of that option, though. But I don't really like any of the options, to be honest. Oh my goodness gracious. It's, like, yeah, it's 3 o'clock for me. Trying to find a reference. I think this should be pretty easy to draw. I just need to find a good reference. What in the world? My computer totally just like... Okay, that was interesting. Bro. The touch screen sometimes hates me, but... Also, I cannot see chat while I'm doing this because chat is on my computer, so... Yeah, I cannot find a reference for the life of me. I'll try this one. I'll go with this for my reference. What? Hang on. I gotta flip my computer back. I need my left click. What did I do? I have no idea. Okay. Hi, Sam. I'm just going to take this out of frame. Lord, remind me. Bro. My computer's being obnoxious. Hang on. I dropped my pencil too. Okay, let's try this again because last time it didn't save it like I told it to. Okay, you gonna work this time? Please. Ah, this time it worked. So I'm gonna decent. I had school, so ew. Now I'm doing this. Maybe? My computer's being so weird right now. Bring up my search bar. It's not... Hang on. There we go. I only need one of them open. I don't need that open anymore. And I need pop out chat. And then I need this open. No, for real. School's the worst. Alrighty. Now to do this. I have no idea what the screen looks like for you guys now, but I can see chat. Don't worry. So hopefully, you'll just have to let me know if like anything goes off screen. Let me zoom out on my reference. Okay. We'll see if I can do this. Why did it? Okay. I'm just gonna basic shape. phone, got my 10 feet off. Also, yes, I'm going to have music going the entire time because I always have music going while I draw. And hopefully we don't have interference from a certain fuzzy friend. He might start attacking my door and I'll have to let him in. In which case, he might jump up on the desk because the other day I had these out in the. He decided that my Dobby drawing on the front at the time looked like the perfect place to sit. Like, gee, thank you, sir. I really needed your butt all over my drawing. I can't tell if those are the same. They look about the same size. Like I said, you'll have to let me know if I ever go off screen at all because I can't see what the camera looks like now. Because I need my reference on my computer because otherwise I have no reference. Because I'm using my phone for my camera. Which, what do you guys think about this setup? I think that this setup works pretty well. I'm pretty happy with this setup, so. And I might do more drawing live streams now that I have an ability to set up like this. Okay. And then his backpack strap is like. Also, don't be shocked if I'm done with this in like less than an hour. I draw pretty fast, which is actually kind of funny because my impatience is why I was never good at drawing, and I'm still impatient. I just somehow figured out how to draw while being impatient. Which I don't know. Don't ask me how I acquired that skill. I have no idea. And then his arm is like right here-ish. He has very like easy to draw features. I actually really like that. Oh my gosh, Sam, you know that I wear my ring like all the time. I'm always wearing my ring. It's just one that I got at a Catholic youth conference because I liked how it looked. We can pretend that his name is Jesus. I'm married to Jesus, guys. Okay, I'm actually really happy with this so far. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell, but I actually might color this one in because I think he'd be kind of simple to color. I have no idea, honestly. I might color. That's debatable. Sometimes I color, sometimes I don't. Mostly don't because colors can be obnoxious. Let me grab my ruler. Hang on. Where is it? Scratch that. I couldn't find my ruler. Depends what the suggestion is. Couldn't find my ruler, so we're using this. Yup. I just happen to have it with all of my math stuff where I have no idea who that is. I can see when I'm done with this, I can see if I can find a good reference picture. Otherwise, if you want to send me one, you can do that, and I could try and attempt that, or see if I want to attempt that. There's certain characters that I just don't want to try and draw because they're going to be too complicated. I feel like this backpack strap looks a lot bigger than this one. But I feel like it kind of looks that way on the reference too. So I don't think it's a huge deal. I do think this needs to come down a little bit. I'll take a look at that in a second. I don't want to mess up my computer setup right now. That, I think, looks a little better because his backpack was way too big before. Okay. And then we need... My fine liner fell on the floor again because I have a teeny tiny desk. Let the fire go out. Is this the end of him now? That is definitely slanted. Whatever. I'll just go a little below it because I know it's slanted. And then his arm needs to go like roughly about here. What's your feelings? Thank you, thank you. Should I add Adventure Time to my... should I add Adventure Time to my... Now I'm forgetting the name of things. Oh, my Spin and Sketch Wheel of Fandoms. Because I could. And honestly, Adventure Time characters seem fairly easy to draw. So, and I'm probably going to have to draw some pretty complicated characters for that series because I'm relying on people to tell me what characters to draw. I also still need to go in and add Pokemon. I haven't done that yet, but I like the idea of doing Pokemon because there's a lot of options. Okay, I think I will. I just need to erase my guidelines. Yeah, I liked that idea. It also inspired me to, I don't know if you've seen this one yet. I drew Ponyta the other day. I don't know if you can see it or not. Yep. I messed up her Pokédex number, so I covered it up with these little flames, and then I wrote the real one. Because I accidentally said that she was 07, and she's not. She's 77. But, okay. Erasing my guidelines, and then I can try and draw his face. Because I think this looks like a fairly good base. Yeah, she's 77. Mine is Ponyta. I'm actually going to try and use... No, I'm not. That's going to be way too big. I can't draw circles for the life of me, so we'll see how this goes. I mean, not the worst circle. I did not. I, to be honest, don't really follow Pokemon all that closely anymore. I mean, obviously, I know a thing or two about it. I just haven't really followed it lately because there's a lot of, because of like scalpers and then everything like that with the, and then prices skyrocketing and everything like that. I just don't really pay attention to the cards anymore because I literally have like zero way to get my hands on any of them without ordering online, which I have a bad experience with, so I don't like to order cards online anymore. So I just don't really follow, I don't really follow Pokemon anymore, like the card wise. I mean, I'm trying to get through the show and like all of the shows, and I do want to read the manga for it. I just haven't gotten that far yet. Because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 8 series on my shelf right now. Yeah, there's 64 volumes out so far. I know because I added it to my little TBR list that I have because I made a Google Sheet for all the manga I want to read. What? I have no idea what that means. Like what you were trying to say there. Oh, the mouth is going to be a pain in the butt. I don't like drawing mouths. I think this one's a little bit more. Who knew such a simple face was going to be so difficult? Just going to shade these for right now. Are these? Those are even enough, I think. Yeah, exams are the worst. I'm coming up on, my school does quarters, so I'm coming up on the end of the third quarter. Thankfully, it's not this weekend. It's going to be next week, which I'm so thankful that I still have a full week of classes before exams because my birthday is this weekend and I really don't want to deal with having to worry about exams yet. So yeah, I almost did that actually. The only problem is that like I like the idea of doing the fans tell me what to draw. What is happening? Sorry, my YouTube, the chat is being really weird for me right now. I'm trying to. It's probably the fact that it's a touch screen right now. Okay, now I just got to draw his mouth. I'm actually really happy with this so far. I think it's pretty accurate. It goes kind of like... This is not even close to what shape it actually needs to be yet. I'm just drawing the area it's going to be in so that I can draw it. Well, that's awesome that yours is after exams because then you don't have to worry about them while you're having your birthday. The million. So like Mirio? I've already drawn Mirio. I mean, it was forever ago. That was the first one I really drew, but I could redraw the million. And I could try and draw his actual body, not just his head. Because before I just drew his head so that... Because I wanted to build up my confidence in art first. Because I knew if I didn't build up confidence, I wouldn't. Yeah, it does remind me of... I can see how that reminds you of Mirio's eyes. I see it. Okay, I think that's... The mouth is going to be the hardest part. Because it's giving me issues. So it's kind of like an oval. Yeah, I won't draw him using his quirk. Here, let me grab my other sketchbook. It's just over here. This is the time I drew him before, because I drew him while he was using his quirk, so it's just his head. But I could try and draw just normal Mirio. That's so real. Ears are the worst. Real. The Pokemon one would definitely be a lot. But I probably wouldn't draw all of them. And that's the solo leveling person you're talking about, right? I pressed too hard with the lines. a shoot because as soon as I finish this mouth, I'll have the ability to draw someone else. So I really can't get the... Honestly, I think that's a better shape. Teacher. Is it Koro? Because he's fun. I really liked him. So we'll do his tongue over here. I might have to color this one for it to look. Sam, we had an entire conversation about this. I read the first I read the first volume. No, I did read the full first 2 volumes, but I didn't get... Or was it only the first one? No, I only read the first volume, and then I DNF'd it because I was kind of uncomfortable with the one character. You do. You really have the memory of a goldfish. You look so stupid right now. I love when art is like a trust the process situation where it's like, he looks stupid, just let me add the rest of the details and it should come back together. Sam, did you see my... Oh, wait, no, never mind. I did show them to you. I was going to say, did you see my Demon Slayer shirt? But then I remembered that I showed them to you already. I feel like... I have no idea what's off, but something's off. Like, it doesn't look right. I think his teeth are too long and too narrow. Yeah, I thought it was I figured it was the teeth. I feel like they came down a little too much. Like they were too long. Like they really like are like more like this. I just need to figure out how to make them look right. I feel like that looks better. Like, it's still not perfect, but I think it's better. I'll try to redraw this one, too. I think I should have left that tooth alone, because now it looks weird again, but... I can't tell what's off about it. So I need to bring it over so that I can see better. I think I need to make this a little bit longer like that. I don't think it's quite the right shape. So I'm going to fix the shape. By the way, I have chat closed right now so that I can compare these a little bit more. So I cannot see chat at the moment. With the shore, cast the line. Okay, now let me try to redraw these teeth because I think I fixed the shape a little bit. So let's try to redraw these teeth and hopefully they turn out better. More important things. Pushing my kid on the backyard swing. These teeth are being a pain in the butt. Holy cow. feel like this is as good as it's gonna get. Like, it's still not perfect, but I think it's decent enough that I'm happy with it. Let me pull the chat back up. Oh, you know why that is? So let me actually, hang on. I'm gonna go into my YouTube settings really quick. Because my mic, I bet, was pretty bad because I just remembered that it was using my computer microphone. And I think I should be able to change it to use my phone microphone, which is going to be a lot closer. The only problem is I don't know how loud my music's going to be, but I can change the music to be on my computer. Here, let me... Okay. If I can find it, I know there's a setting here somewhere. It should be how I change the microphone. I know it exists. Yeah, that just muted me. Okay, well, I actually have no idea where I can figure out how to change my microphone after the stream has started. So, we might be out of luck for this one. Yeah, my eraser looks very beat up. It's very much covered in pencil. Yeah, so we're gonna have to deal with the crappy audio for right now. I'm going to actually, I could try... Let me try something really quick. Hang on. Okay, is the audio any better that way? I'm not trying to draw Spike. Because I don't do realism. I do cartoon. And I don't want to try and, like, freestyle a cartoon, so. Okay, I just moved it over to my second desk. Let me... Okay. Okay, give me just a second. That's an amazing art. I don't have the confidence to try and draw that, but it is amazing. I just do not have the confidence to try and draw something that sophisticated yet. Okay, I need to bring this back up a little bit. There we go. Alrighty, now for the line art. Which hopefully doesn't ruin the drawing. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I should put my music back on. Well, thank you. I will say my old art, I sent it all to my friend the other day because I was going through my old sketchbook, and goodness gracious, it makes me cringe. Like, I know if I'd had the patience back when I first started drawing, then I would have kept at it and not quit drawing for so long. But now I'm back, so it's okay. Oh, I should draw baby, actually. I totally should. Problem is I can't draw a straight line for anything, which makes it really hard to do line art. Because with line art, I can't do my little streaky, like, you know, like this, like I normally do, to get straight lines. Because if I do that with line art, it looks stupid. But it's okay. It'll turn out decent enough. I totally sang that out of order. Put an extra 5 in the plate at church. There you go. Oh, that's funny. I typically don't color. I don't know why I don't. I just typically don't. Actually, I do know why, because I'm really bad at getting the right look when I actually do coloring. So I usually just leave it black and white. But I will say I do need to do a little bit of shading or hatching, because if I don't do one of the two, it just looks unfinished to me, which is why some of my old art looks really unfinished, because I didn't do that. And so now it's like, okay, I should have shaded or something, because it looks really unfinished. His face shape's going to be super annoying, because I can't draw circles. So I have to try and draw a circle. You should post more of your art on Pinterest. I should too, honestly. I haven't posted anything on Pinterest since I drew, I think, my Bakugo art, to be honest. And my art's really improved, so. Not other than that Bakugo one, though. I still don't know how I did that, because I don't think I could recreate it even if I tried to. His eyes, I just realized, are totally not the same spot, so let me fix that. They're very circular. Let's do, like, that's not the same size. Okay, I think that's a lot better. Hey, that's really cool. Yes, definitely do. I'll take a peek at it. Thankfully, he has plain black eyes, so I don't have to, like, figure out how to shade them, because I struggle with that. I still don't know how to do it most of the time. His eyes look roughly the same size now, so we're gonna call it good. Yeah. They're not quite, I don't think, but they're good enough. Alrighty, line art is finished. Heck yes, I'm in an MHA drawing mood. I'm always in an MHA drawing mood. I just finished the show last week too, so like, I was actually rewatching it today because, man, I missed that show. Oh no, my fine liner. Wait, come back. Where did it go? There it is. Maybe. There it is. Bro, fingers are literally the worst. We do not talk about my experience drawing hands. I mean, they're not horrible the few times I've actually done it, but they're certainly not good. I just need to practice hands more, to be honest. All right, line art is done. I'm pretty happy with it. Maybe. I don't know. I might do that. Or I might just pick a character and draw the character. Let me find the last time I drew a hand. This is the last time I drew a hand. As you can see, it looks a little awkward. Overall, I like it, though. I think it turned out okay. And this was my first attempt at hatching, which a friend of mine recommended that I try. And I think it turned out okay. I do want to draw all of MHA eventually. His name is Aoyama. Thank you. I've drawn Zuko, Bakugo like 5 times. Aoyama, Dobby. I did Dobby because my friend Flower is obsessed with Dobby, which is funny because she hasn't actually watched the show. I've just told her everything. So Izuku and Dobby are her 2 favorites. And then I don't know who else I've drawn for MHA. Oh, Tokoyami, Mina. I've drawn a bunch of them, to be honest, because, you know, art obsession coincided with the MHA obsession, so. Okay, now I just need to shade. So I forgot a line. I'm an idiot. There we go. I fixed it. Girly Pop, you should go to bed. Jeez. I'm going to have to go to bowling in like... I'll have to probably hop off in an hour and a half probably because I've got bowling tonight, so. Okay, so I need to shade here. And here. And then here. And here. Nope. Do this lower. And here. Okay. Girl, go to bed. You can watch my videos another time. Let's see here. I think that's all I really need to do for shading. I feel like it's going to look super empty if I do that. What do you think, Sam? Should I, for shading wise? Because these are green, this is blue, and these are the only areas that actually have shadows. I mean that the main art is going to look very like unfinished to me if I don't do some sort of shading, but I don't know what I do for shading. Because this is white, so definitely not shading that, and then his face is just normal. I suppose I should probably shade this area too, with his mouth. I don't want to do the colors though. Because I don't like doing actual colors. I suppose, let me see what I've got. I might have something. I gotta move all of this so that I can actually see my drawer here. Okay, and then my main Prismacolors, I don't know where those are. Are they in here or are they elsewhere? That's my 12. If you were me, where would you have put the Prismacolors? Because that's what I need. I guess we get my not as good colored pencils because I don't know where my Prismacolors went. Good night. Seriously, where'd you put them? There's not all that many spaces in my room that I could have hidden them. It's so weird. I'm gonna try. Oh, jeez. Almost just fell. That would have been so awesome. Well, I think we might be out of luck for the Prismacolors because I cannot find them for the life of me. Hi. Okay. Interesting, but okay. I can't. What the heck? I've got one more place that I'm gonna go check really quick for my Prismacolors. But it's outside of my room, so I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I'm an idiot. I found the ones that I was looking for. I do have a, you can see I've got the Prismacolor thingy, but that only has my 12 count, which that box only has all my duplicate colors. This was just in with my normal colored pencils. I totally had it the entire time. I just was too blind to see it. So I've got those colors, which I'll need. And then, let's see here. Maybe a lighter green. We'll see which of those greens is better. And which of the blues is better. I need a face color. Tried that one. And we'll try that one. I think that one's going to be way too pink. But doesn't hurt to try it. Alright. Those are the colors I got to test. Alrighty. I'm going to test them on the back of the page. I need to fix the angle for you guys here. I totally messed the angle up. I spent forever getting this angle right earlier, and now I totally messed it up. Yeah, I just used the Prismacolors that I got at a garage sale. I literally got these at a garage sale for like $10 for the entire set. And it was a 24 count and then a 12 count. And I got them both. So, ooh, definitely not that green. I feel like this is going to be our best option. Let me pull my reference photo back up. You know, actually, this green might be... We'll do this for the light green and then this for the... I need to sharpen this one. I do have a pencil sharpener, so I can do that. But I'm going to do that later. Alrighty, so I won't need that one. And then I honestly don't think I'll need the white. Alrighty, and then these are the blues that I need to test for his shirt. Oh, definitely the first one. The second one is a bit too dark. Light. And now his face color, which is going to be the difficult one to get. That's way too dark. Is that the cream? Yeah. Definitely too pink. Too dark. Let's see if I've got anything else that might be an option. Otherwise, this one is going to be what we go with. That's an actual gray. Oh, wait, that one's like kind of perfect. Hang on. That one's too dark. Well, if I went a little lighter, yeah, it's still too dark. Too dark. Yeah, so I'm thinking it's between these two. I think I'm going to go with the more yellow one because it looks a little closer. Nice. I know about them because my older cousin, she was huge into art when she was younger, and she still does a lot of art. But she always talked about how Prismacolors were the best brand to use. So I know from her about Prismacolors, and I ended up getting them at a garage sale for pretty cheap. So I picked them up even though I wasn't into art yet. Oh, I forgot to look at colors for his mouth. I'll do that after I'm done with the rest. They're really nice colored pencils because they're really pigmented, so they're really easy to work with. I just need to press rather light. Coloring is my least favorite part, which is why I usually don't color. Yeah, they do say. They say Prismacolor right here. I don't know if you can see that. And then the covers look like this. Yeah, they're really nice. I like them a lot. And they're definitely better than my Crayola ones. Though I don't mind using Crayola, I much prefer to use my Prismacolors if I have the color options within them. I'm more into the characters. I get too bored with abstract patterns, to be honest. Because I tried to do a few of them in my old sketchbook, and I just, like, I don't know. I would get, like, halfway through, and then I'd get bored and give up. I don't normally color, so this should be interesting. Yeah, see, I'm just too impatient, and if I don't finish something in one session, it, like, doesn't get finished unless I really, really was excited to work on it. Or, like, I got interrupted, not that I just, like, got bored. Like, my one Aizawa that I drew, Yes, I love Sue so much. Oh my gosh. She's literally amazing. I need to draw her. I'm just not I draw guys a lot more than I draw the girls, so I don't know how she'd turn out, but certainly want to give her a try because Sue, literally amazing. Oh, I gotta plug my computer in. Where's the charger? I think I need to grab my pencil sharpener because oops, just dropped my pencil on the floor. I'm gonna grab my other Prismacolor set and see if I've got some of the same colors, because then I don't need my pencil sharpener. Darn, I don't have a duplicate of that one, clearly. Apple green I do, though, and that was one that I was going to use. And those are all my options. So, I'm going to need to grab my pencil sharpener. Which sucks, because I really didn't want to have to grab my pencil sharpener. Because it's so far away, and then I have to plug it in, and I don't really want to do that. So I'm going to keep slaving away with this very, very dull colored pencil. Because I'm too lazy to get my pencil sharpener. It's honestly kind of scarier to color a character with white because I have to be extremely careful not to let the colors bleed over. Because if they do, there's no going back. Okay, I think his shirt looks okay. I'm definitely not going to be an overall fan of the end of this, to be honest, because I don't like how my colored pencils usually look. I don't know how to get that opaque look without pressing ridiculously hard. Because I did get an opaque look with Tokoyami, but I was pressing ridiculously hard when I drew him. And I really don't want to do that because it totally makes the colored pencils like die way faster. And I know that there's another way, I just don't know what it is. Okay, so the darker green is the apple green. So, erase my pencil marks here. I should put my music back on. It's really quiet. But I hope this doesn't... This might end up looking weird. Because the colors might not mix very well. 0. A negative 100. I'm sorry. I know so many people like Hawks. I cannot stand him for the life of me. I absolutely despise Hawks so much. He's so arrogant and he's so annoying. And season 6, I'm not going to say what it is because spoilers in case somebody watching hasn't seen MHA yet. Season 6, and I believe book 27, that is my number one reason. Because let's just say favorite character happens to be the other character in season 26 and book 27. Like I said, I'm not gonna name which character or what happens because spoilers, but yeah, I really can't stand him for the life of me. And it's definitely mostly because of that. Like, I went back and forth whether I liked him or not before that, but then that happened and I full on just I hate him. I won't even like pretend that I don't. I really hate Hawks. Yeah, if you know what I'm talking about, yeah. I'm gonna have to press a little harder in this section because this colored pencil does not like to show up at all. So, and I need it to. Which is gonna be annoying because I'm sure I'm gonna have to grab my stupid pencil sharpener. I'm gonna have to go back over the details here. Anything I color over, I'm gonna have to go back over so that it just looks sharper again. Do I have a second cream? I don't think I did. I'm gonna have to get the pencil sharpener. Oh, yeah. I went back and forth whether I liked him or not. Like, he had his funny moments that I was like, oh, he's a pretty good character. And I can see why people like him. And, like, he's kind of attractive. I can see it. And then season 6 dropped, and yeah, I'll never forgive him for that because favorite character there. So not quite favorite, okay? That don't get me wrong. Bakugo is my favorite, but second favorite character, I'd say, honestly. It's just not fair. So season 6 was brutal though. Like, and season 7 too. Like, season 7 was just pure evil. Like, whoever wrote that needs to, like, well, I know who wrote it, but like that was just plain evil. And then 12 episodes. I counted. It was 12 episodes from the beginning of, like, halfway through season 7 to season 8 when they reveal the thing that they reveal. It was like, bro, 12 episodes you made me wait? It was just not cool. I've debated drawing the season 7 thing many times, but I think it would be a little too complicated. Like, I think it would be difficult to draw. I am desperately trying not to have to get up to get my pencil sharpener. So look at the dull end on this pencil that I'm using right now. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's very dull. But I'm desperately trying not to have to get up, so. Oh, yay! Yeah, season 7 is horrible. How fun. I've watched the entire show now, and yeah, season 7 is pretty yeah. I don't cry. Like, I'll say that I'm crying for things just like because I want to cry, but I don't actually cry for things. I'm pretty sure I shed a tear or two in season 7. So have fun. Season 7 is literal torture. I have to. This pencil really is not working well with me, which I know is my fault. Like, if I go and I sharpen it, it'll work, but I'm too lazy to get my sharpener, so here we are using this nub of a pencil. It's definitely not going to look great because I'm using a nub of a pencil. Also, the eyes smeared a little bit, so it looks a little off, but I think that's the best we're going to get, so. Oh, this is my little one. I need the bigger one. I am going to color the mouth now. I forgot to grab colors to do that, so okay, it's very much a like darker red. Oh, there we go. That'll be perfect. And then I just need a normal pink. Perfect. Welcome back. As you can see, I've done most of the coloring. I'm still doing Finn because you guys all told me to color. So now you get to deal with how long it's going to take me to do the actual coloring. I just got to do his mouth though, so I'm almost done. Yeah, see, it would have been better if I didn't actually color it. But you guys wanted me to color it, so I did it. I'm going to add my signature in his face because I can. And the date is 3/02/26. Voila, finished product right here. Oh, I can't do that. Finn from Adventure Time. Finished product. Alrighty, now I can draw another character. I just don't know who yet. And I can probably only do one more character because I gotta go at 4 o'clock and it's currently... Or no. Actually, I take that back. I should probably get going because I've got bowling tonight and it's 4 o'clock and I have to leave at 5-ish. Well, 5:30-ish. So technically I have time, but I also need to tidy my room up after this. So I think I'm going to have to head out because I've got bowling. But thank you for all of you that did attend. And I will probably do this again because it is fun to do that. Hi, Ember. I love that you came back from lurking. But yeah, I'm going to head off, and I will see you guys in the next one. Adios.